When we're looking at the human interpretation of the Quran, we're not looking at this impeccable, flawless tradition that we just have to blindly accept and obey, right? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to us in the Quran with our intellect, with our reason, we need to read interpretations critically. And I'll mention a few that we can say, ala aini wa rasi, as they say in Arabic, like this scholar was a wonderful scholar, very educated, but maybe he got this part wrong when he said that men were innately superior to women, right? Without saying this mufassir shouldn't be read or engaged with. So for our purposes, looking at qiwama, recognizing the Quran is divine speech, which means it cannot contradict Allah's description of Himself. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that He has prescribed mercy upon Himself, then any interpretation that ascribes injustice to God is by default a misinterpretation of the Quran. Second, the Quran must be read and interpreted holistically. So we cannot try to interpret qawwamun without looking at another verse in the same chapter where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and live with them according to honorable norms. Live with them in kindness, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has established love and mercy. So any interpretation of qiwama must, again, think of the overall paradigm of the Quran. And third, that the prophetic etiquette is the backdrop or benchmark against which the Quran's meanings are measured, right? When the Quran gives women financial autonomy, that means her money is her money. No one has a say over it. No one, not her father, not her brother, not her husband, right? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives that right to women and then a human interpretation takes that right away, we can say that's a misinterpretation. And any interpretation of qawwamun that justifies behavior that the Prophet ﷺ explicitly condemned, such as harsh, controlling, or abusive behavior, is again a misinterpretation of this verse.